In this video, I would like to solve some questions on functions. So the first question is, if f of x is x minus 4, find f of 5. Have you noticed it was x and now it's 5? Yes, so you do the same thing. Instead of this x, write the 5. So it's 5 minus 4, which is 1. Now f of 3, similarly, it was f of x and now it's f of 3. Whatever they write inside these brackets, just replace the x with that. So instead of x, I write 3. So it's 3 minus 4, which is negative 1. This is 2 marks question, and it's just that. Was it easy? Now, let's look at question 2. Question 2 says that, given that g of x is 2x squared plus minus 10, find g of 2. Similarly, x is replaced by 2. So x should be replaced by 2. So write the 2 first here, and then instead of the x, write the value inside the bracket, which is 2. This is squared, we don't change it, and then minus 10. And that's equals order of operation. This comes first. What's 2 squared? It's 4. So write this 2, and then times 4 minus 10. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 10 is negative 2. G of negative 2. Let's do this. So it's going to be 2 minus 2 squared minus 10. So it's going to be similar. This is going to be minus 2 squared. Many students get it wrong. They write minus 4. It's wrong. This is where many students lose the marks. Minus 2 squared is minus 2 times minus 2. Negative times negative is a positive. So it should just be 4, positive 4. So it's 2 times 4 minus 10. So it's 8 minus 10, which is negative 2 again. Solve g of x equal 8. This is a nice question, and it's 3 marks. Gosh, that's a lot. Now let's do it. G of x is 2x squared minus 10, right? So instead of this g of x, I write the value of g of x. It's 2x squared minus 10. And make this equals 8. And then solve this equation. 2 plus 10 plus 10. This 10 will cancel. So you will only have 2x squared on this side is equal to 10 plus 8 is 18. Now divide by 2. Divide by 2. This 2 cancels. You will only have x squared equals 18 divided by 2 is 9. And then to find x, you will do the square root here, the square root there. The square root will cancel the 2. So you'll have x equal root 9. Please write plus or minus 3. It's not just 3. If you write 3, you will lose some marks. It's both of them. It's either 3 or positive, negative 3 or positive 3. How was this? Was it easy? Now let's look at the next question. Find f of 3. X is replaced by 3, so I replace this x by 3. So it's equals to 3 times 3 minus 5. Once a student asks me, why is it times? Do you know 3x means 3 times x? There is a times here, but we don't write it because then it will look something like 3xx, right? So 3x is actually 3 times x. That's why I did 3 times 3 minus 5, which is 9 minus 5, which is 4. How was it? Now, we did similar question, so please try this. We did similar question to f of x equal negative 1, but I'll do it, okay? So now, f of x is 3x minus 5, isn't it? That's it. F of x is 3x minus 5. So I write here, instead of this f of x, I write 3x minus 5 equals 1. And then we solve this equation. We do plus 5. We do plus 5. This 5 will cancel, so you have 3x equals 6 1 plus 5 is 6, and that means x is 2, because 3 times 2 is 6. Now, question 4. This is yours. Try it, comment your answer. This is yours. Try it, comment your answer. Now, f inverse of x. This is very good. This is called the inverse function. How do we do the inverse function? Let's first write this down. F of x is x squared minus 3. F of x squared minus 3. To do the inverse function, the first thing is, instead of f of x, write y. Y equals x squared minus 3. The second step is switch x and y. This y, make it x. On this x, make it y. So it's going to be y squared minus 3. And then solve for y. Make y the subject. So do plus 3 here, plus 3 here. This cancels. So on the left side, you'll have x plus 3 equals y squared. How do you find y? Find the square root of both sides. So the square root will cancel the 2. This and this are cancelled. So on the right side, here, we just have y equals root x plus 3. You can't do anything for this side, so just leave it like that. So your final answer is f inverse of x is root x plus 3. For the inverse functions, it's just the steps you need to follow, nothing else. Alright, first thing, f of x, write it as y, then switch x and y, and then solve for y. How was this? Now, let's look at the next question.